Could this be true? Could the resurrection be a hoax? Well, this Easter morning, if you're here or listening, watching online, and you believe that Jesus is the risen Lord, and when we say He is risen, you enthusiastically say He is risen indeed, this message isn't for you. Now, I hope that you benefit from it. I hope that it encourages you. I hope that it lifts your spirits a little bit. But this message today is for those that might be here or watching online, that come on the major holidays to church with family, and they believe in God probably, but they've never really bought into the whole Jesus thing. They've never really thought that this Jesus guy was worth their time and attention. You're the folks that I want to talk to today, because I've been in that chair. I've been in that seat. The Apostle Paul addresses people like I was and like you might be when he writes his letter to the church in Corinth. He says this, 1 Corinthians 15, 12 through 14, and then 17 through 19. But tell me this, since we preach that Christ rose from the dead, why are some of you saying that there will be no resurrection from the dead? For if there is no resurrection from the dead, then Christ has not been raised either. And if Christ has not been raised, then all of our preaching is useless, and your faith is useless. And if Christ has not been raised, then your faith is useless, and you are still guilty of all of your sin. In that case, all who have died believing in Christ are lost, and our hope in Christ is only for this life. And listen to these words. And if that's true, we are to be the most pitied people than anyone in the world. Why would Paul say, that if the resurrection was a hoax, that Christians are the most pitied people in the world? Do you know how the original apostles died? Do you know how these men and women that went around telling people about this hoax and perpetuating this hoax, do you know how they died? Well, let's take a look at that.